is going to assist us next year, and Susan, who's a teacher also, her mom, mother-in-law, to even expand the pool, not only of getting nominations. This year we must have had 25 people nominated, and you will be helping us next year in making those determinations. It's getting to be a very important nomination to be made. So you're entering a very important group of people each year. So we'll start out and I'll ask if Pepe Margolis, the director of the Raritan Valley Community College Holocaust Resource Center, once nominated, and he received the award, Ed Jarzynski, and she'll have the honor of saying something about it.
Thank you.
Of the commission, she'll have words to say about that in a moment. But this year, to the Axelrod family, we were finding that there were also community people. They may have been teachers, but they were also doing things in the community. So the Axelrod Award that started a teacher in a 3rd grade or a teacher in a 5th grade has really expanded to now people that are having influence throughout the state, the country, the nation, the international, the world. So Dina, please do the honors for Sandy Rubenstein.
Sandy is a teacher, but I didn't nominate her as a classroom teacher. She is the daughter of survivors. Rich talked about going well beyond your classroom, and Sandy has done that and inspired other children of survivors. I first heard about her when Paul, late in 2007 or early 2008, sent me a DVD to look at and asked me what I thought of it. And it was Sandy presenting. And what she has done is her father had written a memoir. I'm sorry. Her father had written a memoir and had been interviewed by the Shoah Foundation. And she created a Holocaust presentation that integrated clips from his Shoah testimony, excerpts from his memoir, and her own teachings about the Holocaust. And it was the most effective. I was totally blown away when I saw it. And I said, this is truly an inspiration for other 2nd generation. And since then, she has taught workshops to other 2nd generation so that they can do something similar or modify it however they can in their own circumstances. And last November, she presented at the World Federation of Child Survivors Conference down in Virginia. And I mean, the reception was phenomenal. And in addition to that, some people from London were at that presentation and invited her to come to London next week, where she will be presenting to a group of 2nd and 3rd generation in London, teaching them how to do this, and also to some school groups and survivor groups in London. The other thing that happened at that Child Survivors Conference in Virginia, one of the things that has irked 2nd generation for quite a number of years has been the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum has refused to allow 2nd generation to speak about the Holocaust at the museum. They were concerned about authenticity, and I don't know what they were concerned about. But anyway, representatives from the museum were at the presentation that Sandy gave, and they have lifted that restriction for her and for some others. and I think it's the beginning of a wonderful trend. So, Sandy, congratulations, and thank you so much for what you've done for the future generations so that they can perpetuate their parents' legacies.
Okay, I just put together just a little bit to say because I'm so full of emotion and gratitude. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my dad, who, as you know, was a Holocaust survivor, and he passed away in 1999, 3 years after the publication of his memoirs, Market with a Stone, which was the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. And in the foreword of his book, he writes, "I implore God to give me the strength to do justice to those we left behind, to tell their story and mine, so that it may touch the hearts of others now and in the future, to make sure to the extent that I can that our ordeal will not have been in vain. And by telling his story to middle and high school students and others, our future leaders, combining excerpts from his memoirs and video clips from his show and testimony, I continue to realize his dream of bearing witness. Teaching others about the lessons of the Holocaust ensures that we keep alive the concept of remembrance and the knowledge that these powerful oral histories teach us not only about the past, but about how to live our lives today and in the future. So I am grateful to the Anti-Defamation League of New Jersey, the New Jersey Commission on Holocaust Education, and to the Axelrod family for this special honor and for recognizing the importance of my work. Thank you.
A few years ago, we had felt that we needed to do something with the second generation, and we knew what the museum had been doing, but Dina identified somewhere, somehow, and they got together and we set up a program, and I just went crazy over it. I said, this is it, we can now, you remember how I felt that Sunday afternoon. We can now reach it. So international, Sandy, you have to just do one more thing now. Add to the resume an Axelrod Award winner. And you'll be able to do that. Thanks for everything.